coming out of the Air Force, I started looking for a job, and I had a whole lot of offers. One of them was especially good to me. It was in northern Alabama, and you had to have a mathematics major and meteorology major to do the work. And I had both, and I was the only applicant. But God told me He didn't want me to take that job. And I had another offer for a job as a weather forecaster in Arizona. He didn't want me to take that job. And I kept looking, and everything I found, God turned it down. And so I finally said, well, God, what do you want me to do? And so the word came to me that it wanted me to be a high school math teacher. So I said, well, now my wife's only making $2,000 a year teaching. And if I teach high school math, that's what I would make. And how can I support a family on that amount of money? And the word came to me, I'll take care of you. So I said, okay, if God's going to take care of me, I have no problem. And so the first job we took together, we both got teaching positions in Arlington County, Virginia. Now, I didn't know there was such a difference. If we taught in Kentucky, it would have been $4,000 a year. In Arlington County, Virginia, we would make $10,000 a year. So I thought, well, he's taking care of me, okay. But after 2 years teaching there, we decided to come back to Kentucky. My wife and I were in the living room one night and we got a call from the superintendent of Elizabethtown City Schools. And I agreed to teach there. I also was track coach. And about the second year of teaching there, I had the track team to Louisville Mason-Dixon games, biggest indoor track meet in the United States. And when I got home, my wife said I had a call from a student, and I told him he wouldn't be home till after midnight, and that's the way it was. But he said, please have him call me no matter how late it is. So I gave him a call, and he said my parents had company for dinner, and they talked about hail, and I'm scared. Can you tell me how to become a Christian? And I suggested that, now he wasn't one of my students, but there was one day I helped another teacher, and I think he's the one that raised his hand and wanted me to help him with a problem. That would have been the only contact I ever had with him. And why he called me, I don't know, because if that's the case, that's the only contact I had. So I told him at that hour that just to meet me after school on Monday. And sure enough, on Monday, after the last class, here he is at the door. And we talked several times, and he became a Christian. The first year after he graduated from high school, he was in a vehicle accident and it killed him. I felt like that's why God wanted me to teach math at Elizabethtown High School.